Hey, how y'all doing? We about to react to this video. This young 11-year-old boy living off on the streets. So please like, share, subscribe. I got my links pinned in the comments below. Also, please disregard the sound. It's raining outside. I have no control over that. Let's get to it.
Out here it's crazy. There's a lot of people crazy. I mostly sit in my tent because my mom said I have to. I'm scared and I don't like being here.
In 2020, there was 65,000 homeless people living in LA. 4 years later today, that number went up to 75,000. So why are things getting worse? Is there a way to make it better? To find out, we went down to the capital of homelessness,
LA Skid Row.
You can get killed out here. They're doing drugs, selling drugs.
Tents are springing up and trash is beginning to pile up.
It's out of control.
Skid Row is located in the heart of LA and neighbors the iconic downtown skyline, a visual paradox showing the city's wealth and its poverty. It spans the same area as Disneyland, but replaced the roller coasters and laughter with encampments and desperation. Hi, my name is David. We're making a documentary about being homeless in LA. Do you mind if we ask you a couple questions on camera? Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Excuse me, guys. We're shooting a documentary about homelessness in LA.
Man, most people would not want to do that. Come on, man. Like, they already down on their luck. They already not getting any help. And I don't know if y'all been to Arizona before. Arizona's just as bad.
Finding someone willing to talk to us turned out to be a lot harder than we thought. Do you mind if we ask you a couple questions on camera?
When are you gonna pay me?
Honestly, I was super nervous going into this. There's a fire. But finally, we met some people willing to talk to us.
I've been in homeless 35 years. I took a vacation and came to LA and bumped into the wrong people, started drinking, doing drugs, and next thing I knew, I got robbed, homeless, drunk, started doing dope.
Has there been any crazy experience living on Skid Row for the past 8 months? Oh,
I had a drug addiction and alcohol. I mean, but how do you not when it's like you have to literally stay up to not get robbed, stay up to not get and all this. I mean, there's just a lot of that happens, especially with females. But there is people that are just out of their minds. You have mental illness, then you put drugs on top of it. Women are preyed upon down here, so it's like
It's hard, honey, out here. Painful everywhere because you can get hurt, you can get destroyed, and you can get killed out here.
do you guys have a desire to leave the streets?
Yes.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I want a desire to get out.
Oh, ain't no doubt. Ain't no question.
It was clear that the homeless we talked to were just people going through terrible circumstances.
It's extremely hard to get out of California in general. First, the state is basically separated from the desert. Secondly, it's crazy expensive. Third, they have so many more businesses getting shut down and closing than the ones that are opening up. Also, the governor decided to start taxing people for leaving the state of California, which is crazy.
So what's stopping them from getting out? What's stopping you? And what's the
oppression?
obstacle?
Every business that was in that city, I hit that business up. I was like, what's up? Let me get a job. What's up? Let me get a job. What's up? Let me get a job. And they were like, nah. They didn't want me to have a job. They didn't want me to take care of my kid. It's a secret society. My daughter don't deserve a dope fiend, which I was. And she don't deserve a crackhead like I was. But those were what I was. And I said that to the judge. And the judge looked at me and he was like, wow, like I've never seen a dad say such a thing. Like he stood up to his manhood, like, you know what I mean? And then
man, people be going through it out there, bro. People be going through it, man. Imagine you being hot all day. You ain't got no place to eat, no place to sleep. You don't know. You can't even take a shower. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy.
Many of the homeless blame society for where they are, but John says that it's actually up to their own will.
Because you get comfortable. That's the problem, you know. They make it too easy for you to live on the streets. You know, they have your housing, feed you, clothe you, and the housing is available if you want it. You know, but you have to want it. So if you don't have the willpower and want to do it, you just get lazy and just say,
So everybody here that stays on Skid Row has a choice if they want to stay here in tents, because they do have a choice to be in shelters and get housing.
Yeah.
But you have to really want it, and it's going to take time. High rises, how they're building them everywhere. See all that one right there? They're all for the homeless. It's huge. It's like 17 stories. California was given $12 billion for homelessness. I mean, people are waiting 18 months in these shelters doing everything that they asked for and still not getting.
Yeah.
They get tiny little rooms, but that's after a year and a half in a shelter and if you don't follow their rules, then, like me, I got kicked out of this one. And so I'm on the street until I can get into another one. I mean, I'm waiting 10 days to get into a shelter. I mean, not even permanent housing, to a shelter. That's how bad and how crowded it is.
So housing is available, but the process to get it is far from simple. And it's even more complicated for immigrants.
My reason for being homeless is my status. My status is expired. I'm having a hard time to get it renewed. It hasn't been easy, but what can I do? I ain't got no family in America. That's the only thing that's stopping me from really getting a job, getting on my feet. And since I lost my job and got him, I choose not to work unless I can work and still take care of my son.
That's right. She has her son with her.
On my own, because everyone tried to treat my son like garbage. I don't know what they get out of treating kids like garbage.
Yeah. This was by far the most shocking thing we saw that day. I never thought I'd see a kid homeless, especially in America. What was your name, bro? What was your name? Daquan. Jaquan? Yeah. Sorry, I'm David. Nice to meet you, man.
You too.
What's your favorite thing to do in your pastime?
Whenever there's available Wi-Fi, just watch my tablet or just play my PSP. This.
Whoa. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen one of these in so long.
So far, I've gotten the game, and there's this one part which is very annoying, which I can't beat.
Oh, you like sleeping here? Is it comfortable?
It is comfortable, but so far I don't like being here. Out here is crazy. There's a lot of people crazy, and there's a lot of people who I'm not supposed to be around. Yeah.
Do you feel like you have to be brave a lot to be out here?
Yes.
Really?
Definitely.
Can you talk about a time you had to be brave?
The first time we got here, I have to stay with my mom, be brave, deal with the things that me and my mom is going through. If we were somewhere nice, California is pretty good. I can see there's a lot of people who's like us that's immigrants and like that.
You get to go to school?
In this situation, no.
Yeah. Are there a lot of other friends?
No.
Like people your age?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, I see.
I see kids walking by, but
Do you get to explore anywhere else around LA?
no, I mostly stay in my tent because my mom said I have to. Best concern, fights. Mostly when I hear people like arguing, I'm scared it's gonna come here, and then there's mostly fights up there. That's why we moved down here. We were up there once, then we moved down here. They're mostly fights.
Y'all paying them, right?
We're a nonprofit. As we were talking, someone interrupted to make sure that we were not taking advantage of Jaquan. So I want to clarify with everyone watching, we do not monetize our videos. We are a nonprofit organization, and you can be rest assured that everyone in this video consented to be interviewed.
We really don't care if you give us anything. We're just happy to just talk about things, like talking out. We don't care if you give us anything. I just got a new bag of food. This bag of food. And we have a lot of water, so we don't need anything else. Everything here, pretty boring. If I have a bike, I could happily ride around, do anything I want. Mostly in there, I tend to get a spot. And that's the noise that keeps us up. But other than that, pretty good.
Jaquan.
Yes, Jaquan.
As you can see, there are many different...
Man, I don't even know where to start to unpack that. This young man, he's 11 years old. Him and his mom are immigrants. They came here, man. That's the dream that they sell these people. That's the falsehood that they like to sell these people to make it seem as if coming here is perfect. Man, I couldn't imagine having a 12-year-old and being on the street. You know, I know it's a lot for him to be so young and him to be going through that. I couldn't imagine how his mom feels, you know, going to sleep every night, and she got an 11-year-old son sleeping inside of a tent with a bag of food. You got all these people around here. It looked like they don't have any man with them, so there's no real protection. You know what I mean? And he's trying to be optimistic. Obviously, he's an intelligent young man using elaborate vocabulary. I wonder where he's from. I don't know where the accent is. I didn't really hear the accent. I don't know where he's from, but Man, I want y'all to look at this, man, and if you see something like this, man, use this as motivation. Remember why you're doing what you're doing. Don't take anything for granted, man. People could get injured. People lose their lives. All types of circumstances change. Things happen to people all the time, every day. So looking at that video, man, I really wish that young man the best. And he deserved equal opportunity, you know. So I really hope that the circumstances become better for them. But I could not imagine having an 11-year-old child and they be out on the streets. So you got any comments, please drop them down below. I put the link to the video in the bottom if you want to go look at it. Also, like I said, like, share, subscribe. Follow me on all of my platforms. I'm going to be as consistent as possible. If you want to see more reactions from me, look at the next video.